In today's video, we'll be exploring Paradise Lost by the English poet John Milton, a towering work of literature that stands as one of the most ambitious and complex poems in the Western canon. This epic retells the biblical narrative from the book of Genesis, but from a striking and very unconventional perspective, that of Lucifer, the fallen angel. Written in blank verse and published in 1667, Paradise Lost follows the rebellion of Lucifer, his expulsion from heaven, the creation of hell, and ultimately the temptation and fall of Adam and Eve. John Milton draws from the classical traditions of Homer and Virgil, yet he mixes them with Christian theology and Renaissance humanism, creating a unique synthesis of poetic form and philosophical inquiry. What distinguishes Paradise Lost and Milton's profound psychological portrayal of his characters, particularly Satan. Far from one-dimensional villain, which we are very accustomed to, Satan is presented as articulate, charismatic, and determined, but also deeply flawed. He was proud, he was impulsive, and self-destructive. As critic and poet Samuel Taylor Coleridge once observed, Satan is marked by sensual indulgence and Napoleonic pride. Through this character, Milton examines ambition, rebellion, and the tragic cost of free will, which leads us to one of the most enduring philosophical questions the poem raises, which is the tension between free will and predestination. I want to ask a question which is merely rhetorical, but here we go. Did God allow Satan to rebel freely, fully aware of the consequences, since God is omniscient? Or was he merely an instrument within a divine plan? This theological paradox extends to humanity as well, casting doubt on the nature of moral responsibility and divine justice. The ambiguity of Satan's role has sparked debate for centuries. Critics such as Samuel Johnson and Coleridge view him as a selfish and corrupt antagonist. Others, like William Blake and Percy Shelley, regard him as a tragic hero, a symbol of defiance against tyranny. However, Milton refrains from offering a definitive moral stance. Instead, he invites the reader to confront these moral complexities themselves. Ultimately, it seems that Milton's objective was not to deliver a clear dichotomy of good versus evil. No, he rather wanted to explore the duality inherent in both. By doing so, he blurs the boundaries between heroism and hubris, obedience and autonomy, revealing how these tensions are not only central to theology, but also to the human condition itself. Nevertheless, Paradise Lost remains a monumental achievement in world literature. It challenges its readers intellectually, theologically, and emotionally, offering a poetic meditation on rebellion, responsibility, and redemption. And if you haven't yet engaged with this epic, I highly encourage you to do so. It's not just a poem about angels and demons. It is a reflection on what it means to be human.